MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
And on the mound in this one, Edgardo Henriquez. What should we keep an eye on here?
They're going to start this one with the opener because of the matchups. Very favorable. I think we're going to see him empty the tank with really good fastball velocity to try to retire these first three hitters.
Just about to get underway. This is Anthony Siegler. And that's how we get started here in Los Angeles. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The next pitch misses 2-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 2-2 now. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, center fielder.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That one fouled off. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Siegler gets his lead at first with nobody out. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. He's got it.
Batting third. Right
And let's take a look at the lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They've got some free swingers, don't they? It's a great approach with pitches over the plate, but when the pitcher expands the zone, it just doesn't work. They need to draw more walks to get runners on base.
That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it one-hops the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
1 out, runner at second. Here comes Wilson Contreras.
Ball.
Red Sox already leading.
Whoa.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Edwin Diaz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Man at second. That one finds the corner. That's strike two. Contreras wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. The 3-1. Fouled off left side. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they add to their lead. It's 3-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Popped up. Dunks one into left. And a man aboard.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Man at first, one away. Foul ball there. Oh, 0-2 now. Goes down looking. Durbin thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge.
Well, it's a nice job with the cutter right there. He didn't exactly catch the corner of the zone, but that's one of those where the late movement probably fooled the umpire a little bit. Those guys do not have an easy job. I thought it was a good take overall, and, you know, it's one of those things where you leave it in the umpire's hands. You just don't know what the answer is going to be, and that time he lost.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now batting Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Battling here as he fouls it away.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
In the air, right field, and that is that. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. It's now 3-0. Back here in L.A., showing the slab in today's game, Ranger Suarez. What's the word on him?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0-1. On the ground to third. And that one handled. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Let's take a look at our lineup. And, Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
This one in the air, right field. And a foul ball.
Foul ball.
The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. And the 0-2. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Another solid power season.
Oh.
The 0-1. In the air, out towards right center. Abreu should have this one. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail in this one 3-0.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So they turn to Edwin Diaz out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
Hey.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That's the
See if
ball.
you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Diaz is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Throw on to Freeman. They handle the bunt and get the out.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Siegler in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
2 down, nobody on.
There we go.
Siegler checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And a foul ball. On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Up.
The 0-1. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Jackknifes out of the way.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
So Mookie Betts with a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Betts leads off first with 1 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
7, designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh.
The 1-0. On the ground to the left.
Oh.
And that's just foul. The 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for L.A. They trail it here 3-0. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela.
Whoa.
And that's outside.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Up and in,
ball 1.
And that's ball 1.
Strike 1.
Next pitch is
that's away.
outside. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
High fly ball, right field. Tucker settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson.
It appears Dave
Contreras.
Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Edwin Diaz out of the game. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Alex Vesia on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
Up.
Contreras wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. Red Sox go down quietly, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing. This one in the air center field. Rafaela under it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
That clips the corner, and he'll challenge that called strike. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 1-0.
Right.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. To the right side. Contreras gets it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ball popped up. That is the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
This one in the air center field. Pajes settles under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Hey.
And he lays down a bunt.
Oh.
And it goes just foul. Here's a 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Duran takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Swinging a foul out of play.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for Boston, but they lead at 3-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And now it's even up. Right back to him on the mound. Over to first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering is fouled back. Oh, great stop. To first, and they get the out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Max Muncy. Struck out looking his first time. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Rafaela going back on the warning track and hauls it in. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher on now, Will Klein.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Leading off for the Red Sox, shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. Foul ball. And 1-2. Next one in the dirt.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. It was never even close.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run blast. And they boost their lead. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Anthony Siegler. That one's upstairs, ball one.
You know, these Red Sox really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
The 1-0. And that's a fair ball.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Runner on the move. Cut on and missed. Throw safe. That's a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Man at second. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
In the dirt, the throw to third, tag, safe. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 2-2 on the way. Line drive to short and caught.
Big first out of the inning because it keeps the runner at third. They don't score on the play, and that was the goal. Now you have to do it a few more times before you're completely out of this jam.
Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Strike one.
One away with a runner at third, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is fouled back.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Caught him looking for the K.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Will Klein gives way, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for the
The
Dodgers,
left-hander on now,
number
Jack
86.
Dreyer.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Ball. Outside.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. The lefty, the 1-0. And
No.
another ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even
Nope.
better
Ball
takes.
three.
That one misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. That's a strike. Full count now.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Stays alive. Payoff pitch.
Take your base.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So digging in, Masataka Yoshida, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two and one now, 2 aboard. Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 runs for Boston on the home run, and the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. In the
That's
dirt,
the
ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Just
That's off the
missed.
plate.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
That's a ball.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. The 1-0. Oh, look at the stop. Onto the pitcher. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Two outs, base is empty. Next is the Dodger DH, Teoscar Hernandez. And the 1-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. And
Nope,
downstairs. The Red Sox leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. On the ground, makes the sliding stop. Throw to first, in the dirt, he picks it. And that's a great play. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Caleb Durbin getting ready to hit.
Third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Down the middle for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Ball 1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
1-2 here. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Fastball for a strike. And the lefty with the 0-1. Duran tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
No, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Monasterio up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Check swing, and he went. And the count even 1-1. Two down, nobody on. And it is 2-1. There's a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Bottom of the 6th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Dalton Rushing.
Hey!
Swings through that one out in front that time. Makes the catch. One down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Tommy Edman at the plate. His home and away splits there.
Oh!
In the dirt.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pajes.
Two on, one out. Just
Nope, that's
missed. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Ball 2.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation.
Contreras, one at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Evan Phillips. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a ball.
Inside.
Tried the sweeper. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. 1-2 now. Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Anthony Siegler.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Brock Stewart, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The 0-1. That one inside. Look out. The 1-1.
Nope, outside.
Just missed. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. This one in the air right field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. In the air to left center. Pajes on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, center
Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's fouled off. To the right side. Oh, wow. Nice play from his backside. And it beats him. What a play.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman.
That's off the corner. Well,
here's a 2-0.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Outside low, 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. One challenge remaining for them now. And there's a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
That's the ball.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The Bo Sox leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. In the dirt, blocked. And the 2-2. Just misses with that one. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Freeman aboard here at first with nobody out. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Max Muncy, a 2-run homer. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. Talk about being locked in at the plate. Most guys have a really difficult time changing their timing for such a slow breaking ball, but he allowed it to travel, didn't get too excited, and he turned that pitch around.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Ranger Suarez departs, and he leaves with the lead after giving them some decent innings. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a moment.
Now pitching for Boston.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Tyron Guerrero.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's Betts.
Whoa. No,
The Red
that's a
Sox
ball.
with some bullpen action. Greg Weisser preparing to come on if needed. This one in the air, right field. And that drops
that's
foul.
a line.
The 2-1. Late swing fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And
That's a
Mookie
ball.
takes. And that's ball
Thank you,
4.
base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Kyle Tucker.
Line drive, base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. No outs, runners at first and second. That one's in there. That's strike one. Slider squirts away. But all the runners hold. Tying run at the plate. That pitch gets the corner, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
What a stop. There's one. To first,
He's
not
in there.
in time. Great effort there.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Dalton Rushing.
That
Strike
one
one.
finds the zone. 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder.
Here's Kike Hernandez. He's been a great free agent sign. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
There's the strike of the knees. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-1.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to fire
Strike.
over,
He's
but
in
it's
there.
not in time. Base hit.
Well, that's a great effort with 2 outs, and he displayed why it's so important to get out of the box quickly. There's no time to waste on these plays, and that hustle down the line to beat the throw really earned him that run.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tyron Guerrero done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Boston.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Greg Weisser.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
In there for strike one. Hernandez, the lead runner at second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. A little out front there as he swings through it. Fastball is outside. Two on, 2 outs. In there. Got him looking for the K. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 8th inning coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Dodgers 3. We go to the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson.
Here's Contreras now. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way. He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Red Sox by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a swing and a miss. 2 away now.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Evan Phillips is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Brock Stewart. He's been so good against lefties. That one the other way. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now a chance for Caleb Durbin.
Strike
That one's
one.
in there. That's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He's had a tough day at the plate, 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
The 1-2. Got him swinging for the K. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. 1 left for the Red Sox, and it remains 5-3. Back here in L.A. and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Strike.
That's a strike, attacked with the sweeper.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Got him. 1 away.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Strike.
The Red Sox up by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
That's a ball.
Right side. In plenty of time to first, and that is out number 2.
For the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Max Muncy at the dish. He's already homered here in this one.
Hey! Nope, that's high.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Dodgers 3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 1.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late. That one off the mark. Ball 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one lifted to left. Hernandez drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Andrew Monasterio.
Red Sox leading it by 2 here at the top of the 9th. And that's in for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
Whoa. Nope, all 3.
Payoff pitch. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Hopefully he figures it out on the mound because they're running out of arms in that bullpen.
And the batter now, Connor Wong. Can't forget the two-run shot he launched out of here in the fifth.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Popped in the air, left side. Muncy takes it in for the out. And there are two down.
Up next for the Red Sox, second baseman Anthony Siegler.
Ball one.
Quick move to first, and he's back in easily. The 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Monasterio off of first with two away. Next one misses, and now 3-0. Cedar Rafaela on deck for Boston. That's in there, and that's strike one. Siegler not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Cedar Rafaela.
So up next, Cedar Rafaela. Squirts away a little bit to third, safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with two away. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two on, two outs. And a big swing and a miss.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. In the air, left field, Hernandez under this one. And that is that. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Dodgers 3.
Now pitching for Boston.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Aroldis Chapman.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
On the ground to the left, and that one finds its way through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Singy, that's a start.
Yeah, as soon as that ball got through, I could see down in the dugout, guys pumping their fists. They know that they got a chance in this ball game.
On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Flying around third is Betts. The relay, catcher can't hang on. Back within one, it's 5-4.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Now a move being made at second base. On to pinch run for the Dodgers. Eliezer Alfonso. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Well, they're applying pressure, quality at bats, quality swings right now, and see this offense doing it one player to the next, showing a lot of fight right now, and they're making it difficult for the back end of this bullpen to close out this game.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And that is in for a strike. And a count 2-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. One-run game, bottom 9. Teoscar goes down on strikes.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Clips the corner. Strike 1. The Bo Sox trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Outside. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. Got him looking. Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
The Dodgers going with a pinch hitter, Miguel Rojas. He represents the winning run. Knee-high strike, nothing in 1. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. They'll keep their remaining challenge. So the tying run at second. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Dodgers down to their final strike.
Foul ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Base hit into center field. Coming home. Fires to the plate. He's safe. It's 5-5.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Aroldis Chapman won't go any further tonight. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Garrett Whitlock. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here comes Tommy Edman. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Whitlock trying to send this to extra innings.
Oh, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
No.
Two outs, but the winning run is at first. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Outside with a breaking ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
And a 3-2. And he walked him. And after a long battle, the walk moves the winning run into scoring position. That misses. Ball one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Pitch misses inside. Ball two. That's in for a strike, a slider.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That's too low. Full count now. Freddie Freeman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a payoff pitch. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Around third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Dodgers get a walk-off win 6-5.
When you're down 2 runs in the 9th inning, the odds are definitely stacked against you, but they found a way to come up with some big hits. They scored 3 runs for the win. What an incredible way to finish this ball game.
Six 5 the final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. California. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Edgardo Henriquez. How about a report on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about ready to roll. This is Anthony Siegler, and that's how this game gets started. That one's upstairs, ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Okay, let's check out the lineup. Not the highest team batting average for this squad. They're down towards the bottom of the league in total hits, and Singy, because of that, they don't score a ton.
Yeah, and Boog, I'm looking for a little better performance out of them today. I mean, if they're going to be dangerous, if they're going to be able to create scoring opportunities, they're going to have to start making some individual adjustments. A lot of players in this lineup probably aren't happy with how they've hit the ball so far. So today's a chance to get something going.
Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Slider misses outside. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field. Hernandez hustling after it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting the start for the Red Sox, Ranger Suarez. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swinging a foul straight back. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Center fielder.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Yes.
Here comes the 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. In there at the knees for a strike. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they've still got both their challenges. That one fouled off, 2-2. That's a little bit low. And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
2 down, bases empty. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Ball.
Just off the inside edge. That one outside. And now 3-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And that's too high, and it's ball 4.
Max Muncy.
That one misses. That's 5 straight. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey.
And a 1-2. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Scoreless after 1. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-0. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 0-1.
Oh.
Henriquez, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And Wilson down on strikes.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Strike 1.
The 0-1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes takes it in for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Here's the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Ball.
Upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes. That one missed. Hard hit, right side. Edmonds slings to first. And that is the third out of the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Up.
Betts chasing that time. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at-bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Strike 1.
Now the 0-1. That one fouled off. Second inning here, no score. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game.
Designated hitter.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently under the Mendoza line so far this month.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. That one almost got him. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing, he held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Here's a 2-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Next pitch misses, and the count is filled up. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Oh, 1 now. Late with the swing there.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Here's the 0-2.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We'll move to the third with no score.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Edwin Diaz. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Jaron Duran.
That's outside. And that's ball one. Left field. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, shortstop, Andrew Monasterio.
In the air to left center, Hernandez on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, catcher, Connor Wong.
So digging in, Connor Wong.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Next one is outside. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two down, nobody on. That's a strike at the top edge of the zone. And a count 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Top of the third, no score. That one just misses. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez. This one high in the air to left center. Rafaela on the move. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Tommy.
Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
Missed with a changeup. Ball one.
Ball.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Grounded out his first time. And that's in there at the knees. Out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. Over to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
Yo one.
No.
Pajes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a ground ball. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the fourth, still scoreless. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Anthony Siegler.
Ball. Ball. Up.
In the air, right field, Tucker settles under this one. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Yes.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. This one in the air, center field. Pajes moving under this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Edwin Diaz gives way, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
New
Dodgers.
pitcher on here, Alex Vesia.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Fly to left his first time.
Huh.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you've got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Got him swinging. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
play.
You know,
Oh,
these
one.
Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-2. He goes down looking. I don't know about you, Chris, but that felt like a weird at-bat right there. Didn't give much to hit until the final pitch, and he still got the backwards K.
Yeah, not a single pitch was actually inside the strike zone, but he was being very aggressive in the box and fell behind in the count. Then they finally do challenge him, and he couldn't get the bat off his shoulder. Kind of a strange strikeout for sure, Boog.
That one fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Struck out swinging his first time. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Lead runner around second. The throw to third, save. And now second and third with one gone. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Two on, one out. And a changeup clips the zone for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
It's softly on the ground to third. Slings to first in time. And here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. 0 for 1 so far.
Dalton rushing.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Foul ball there. Man at second. Hit on the ground to short. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and now they have runners at the corners.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder, Kike Hernandez.
Strike one to Kike Hernandez. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. On a bounce right side, and it gets by him. Runner from third in to score, and they lead by 2. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Tommy Edman will hit next. Hit hard on the ground to short. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. On the ground, and foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. Vesia, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That's the ball.
The Red Sox hitless so far in the game. Tap foul at the plate. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
The 0-1. On the ground to third. Over to Edman. What a double play that was. Inning over. That'll do it for the offense, but not before they manage to break up the no-hitter. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he hits a ground ball right side. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Late swing, foul to the left. Freeman hits it in the air. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, third
Here comes Max
baseman,
Muncy.
Max
He has, as they
Muncy.
like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Inside corner for a strike. Chop to first, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Oh, that one almost gets him again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Dodgers down in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Now pitching for the
They
Dodgers.
hand the ball over to a new arm, Will Klein.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
In the air, left field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Andrew.
Here's the
Monasterio.
shortstop at the plate. Andrew Monasterio. Fly to left his first time. And that one almost got him. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that one fouled off. The Dodgers leading by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Got him swinging. 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
In for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Hit on the ground to short. That ends the frame. Down in order go the Red Sox. And they're down 2-0.
Now pitching for Boston.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Justin Slayton.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Marcus Lynn Betts, better known as Mookie. He had the opportunity to play in the Seoul Series when the Dodgers kicked off their 2024 season in Korea.
Yeah, and such a cool experience for both teams. Plus, there was a card giveaway for the first player to hit a home run in the series. The winner, Mookie Betts.
Way inside. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Giovanni Moran, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Whitlock, a right-hander, loosening up as well.
Nope, that's away.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Two outs, base is empty. And next is the designated.
Ball.
Got him. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're up 2-0. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Anthony Siegler. And a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
There's a strike. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Chop to third. Muncy. The throw to second is offline.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
First and second, no outs. Wilyer Abreu digs in now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball.
That one finds the zone. And 1-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Rips one to right. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. In to score from third. It's an RBI
Got
single,
him, that's an out.
and now they trail by one. The tag at third, and he's out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Will Klein departs, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Evan Phillips
number
on to pitch here.
59.
Well, the best
Evan
relievers love the
Phillips.
opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next to hit, Masataka Yoshida.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Oh.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One run, one hit, one error, and one left. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the seventh, Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey!
Here comes the 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Just missed.
That's a ball.
Just
No, that's a
outside.
ball.
And it's 3-2. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. It's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Up next for the
Anytime you
Dodgers,
smoke a ball off the
left
wall, you
fielder,
kind of think about what it could have been, but
DJ
obviously you have to be happy with that result.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Contreras under it, and he's got it.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Tommy Edman at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Here's a
No,
sac fly
that's a ball.
situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Ball.
2-0. There's the strike. That's off the mark. 3-1 now. Pulls that one foul. Three-two. And ball four to a board.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, one out. Hard hit, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Freddie Freeman now. Out there to center, Rafaela under it, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and they take a 3-run lead.
That play really shows how important it is to hit the cutoff man. Looked like he tried to throw through and get the runner at home, but it backfired, and it ended up costing them a run. I remember my rookie year overthrowing a cutoff man. Didn't last long before I was pulled aside by a veteran pitcher. He had a talk with me, and I don't know if I ever missed a cutoff man again.
Now pitching for Boston,
Garrett Whitlock taking over on the mound.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
That one's in there. Strike one. 2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom of the 7th. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Red Sox 1. Ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
The 1-0.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
In the air to left center. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox, left fielder, Jarren Duran.
That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
towards first,
No,
and it
that's
goes
foul.
just foul. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Next to hit,
shortstop
Andrew Monasterio.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0. Late swing fouled off. The 1-1. Base knock right field. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The relay, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Throws to second, he's in there. Monasterio up to second, runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position. The tying run at the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And now they trail by one.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Yeah, the batter now, Anthony Siegler.
Whoa.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
The 1-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The Dodgers trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. That one way inside. (3-1) now. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Evan Phillips will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Brock Stewart.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So a change being made at first base. Pinch running for Boston, Romy Gonzalez. Pitches in for a strike. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Dreyer warming up as well. 2 on, 1 out. That
Huh.
one finds the zone. 0-2 now. And that's ruled a swing. It's a
Up next for
strikeout.
the Red Sox, right fielder Wilyer Abreu.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. 0 for 3 in this one.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. They limit the damage here. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Red Sox 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead. A really good hitter right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Way outside, and the count is 1-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Tyron Guerrero appears to be getting loose. Weiser also throwing. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. That's to third. Durbin zips it to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Way out front for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Dodgers, designated hitter Teoscar Hernandez.
Strike one.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a bouncer. To first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So they turn to their closer,
number
Tanner
66.
Scott.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Oh.
Outside, and it's 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Ripped on the ground to second. Out leading off the top of the ninth, and they take care of a big threat right there.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Yoshida at the plate now, and that's strike one. The Dodgers trying to close out a one-run lead here at the top of the ninth. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Popped up. Edman in position. And there's two down.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
So it's their last chance in this one. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Nope. Ball one.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth.
Ball
Tried
two.
to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Fouled off left side. Scott is just one strike away. Two down, nobody on. Up the middle. Betts fires to first on the run, and that'll do it.
A win on the last day of the month. You close it out with the W, but you want to carry that momentum into the next game.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.